Okay, part 2 for EDAR422 week 5. And in this video, I'm going to go through what we'll be doing in the workshop. And I want you to watch this, I suppose, as a way of kickstarting some ideas, okay, and about how you might approach the task at hand. Okay, so in the workshop, we are going to be making a short claymation animation of a cubist painting using the stop motion recorder app. So we're going to be taking a two-dimensional painting, and we are going to be considering what that painting is about, considering the type of work that the artists around that period were creating, and we are then going to recreate that as a movie. So the materials I'd like you to bring to the workshop are Play-Doh or plasticine. What I suggest you do in terms of the Play-Doh is liaise with your group, and you probably want to produce 3 or 4 different colors. I'll show you the painting in a moment, and you can take clues from that about the colors that you may want to use. And there are plenty of recipes on the internet about making Play-Doh, including ones that you don't need to cook. You'll also want to bring small objects with you, bottle tops, straws, those kind of things. We do have a selection of small objects here on campus, but bring your own as well. You might even want to think about backdrops, you might want to think about audio, all those kind of things. Bring your own iPad and iPhone if you want to use your own device. You can download the stop motion recorder app from iTunes. It costs 99 cents, I believe. Materials provided will be iPads to borrow, and also a storyboarding template. Okay, so the artwork we are going to be exploring tomorrow is called Three Musicians by Picasso, and this is an image of it here. And this is a painting that is certainly informed by the Cubist period. It's not a pure Cubist painting, I wouldn't say, but it gives us a lot to think about. So remember, we're taking this painting and we're turning it into a claymation media arts piece. Okay, what we're not doing is simply replicating it. So it's not about getting Play-Doh and putting it into the shape of that painting. We're going to be exploring what's happening in the painting, or what might have been happening in the painting, and we're going to be turning that into a short movie. Okay, so what I'd like you to do over the next few days is either research the painting or look at that and think, what might it be? What might it sound like? How big might it be? Certainly take note of the colors that are appearing in it. You know, are there characters in there? Where are they? What does it smell like? All those kind of things. And, you know, why is the painting here? Why does it exist? What was Picasso's purpose in creating this painting? You know, what is that shadow, and the black shadow in the back left of the painting? What is the object that is underneath the chair? You know, all those kind of things. You know, how do we understand this painting to be? So some of your preparatory considerations might be, what is Cubism? Okay, do a little bit of research into that. I think all of you, most of you, would have been part of a tableau vivant before. So when you would have gone to the National Gallery as part of EDAR 368 or 308, you would have recreated Shearing the Rams by Tom Roberts as a tableau vivant. So a tableau vivant is really, you know, it's a picture that comes alive. So how do we you know, and creating a tableau vivant of Shearing the Rams is fairly easy because there are people in it. How do we create a tableau vivant of what is mostly an abstract painting? You know, we want to consider perhaps color, sound, the difference between 2D and 3D. And what you're really doing is turning Play-Doh into a response of an abstract painting. You know, not literally, but in some other way. Okay, so we're using three-dimensional materials to create what's going on in that painting. One of the key things to this is going to be the storyboard. So if you go to page 114 of the reading and have a read of it to grasp the purpose of storyboarding. I will provide templates for the storyboard, so you don't need to bring those with you. But once you've got a basic understanding of what the premise of Cubism was or is, we'll then start working on a storyboard, engaging with the media languages and the media technologies from the weekly text about how we turn three musicians into a different form of artistic expression using the media arts. We will have we'll demonstrate how to use the stop motion app, and once your storyboard has been drafted, you can then begin creating the props, and you'll film your animation. Now, we don't have a huge amount of time, so the animation is not going to be a feature-length movie, and we'll need to be circumspect when we create our storyboard about how many frames we're going to use. But once it's actually been created, taking into consideration color, sound, all that kind of thing, we will then try and upload it to social media. So the app allows us to upload it to Twitter, so I'm hoping that at least one person in every group will have a Twitter account, so we can upload it to Twitter using the EDAR hashtag, EDAR422 and EDAR462 hashtags. And that's basically the way that the workshop will run, and we'll see how it goes on the day. There might be a few little changes, but I'd like you to spend the next 24 hours thinking about how you understand the media arts and how you can understand and use the media arts to make that particular painting into a different art form.